I was reminded recently of why I no longer call myself a conservative. I was listening to someone on YouTube who said that the problem for conservative parties is that they support the status quo, so they find it hard to advocate for change, which they said was required as people vote for change. It was such a muddle-headed way of thinking, and it really highlights why conservatism is not the way out of this mess. The argument goes something like this. The other side of politics wants to give dogs the vote. Conservatives say, how ridiculous, how stupid, how absurd. Then at some point, giving dogs the vote becomes law. So from that point on, conservatives must defend the status quo, which now includes dogs having the vote, which means that the conservative position is to defend the very thing that they fought against. Most people think that when they support conservatives, that they are trying to stop the rot, to even reverse the rot. But that is not how conservatives themselves see things, because they are a part of the system. What they want is slow change, and what the other side wants is fast change. The conservative idea that they support the status quo has a big flaw, and that flaw is that the status quo keeps changing. They oppose the change before it takes place, but not once it has taken place. Why does conservatism keep losing? Because its philosophy demands it. As I said above, conservatism is part of the system, which means that it supports the system. So when you hear conservatives talk about how they oppose liberalism, they absolutely do not oppose it. It is the system that we live under in the West. They are not the generals leading an army against liberalism. No, they are the rear guard of the liberal army.